Hey everybody, this is your girl Miss Maggie T from Maggie T Productions. I haven't done motivational videos in quite some time because it's been time consuming. Full-time mom, children trying to graduate from high school, etc. My job is busy, Currently going through some personal things and my mood changes. And I wanted to talk about what I've been recently diagnosed with, So those that can relate to me can understand that it can happen to anyone. So you're not alone here. I've been recently diagnosed with seasonal depression, which means it occurs at a certain time in the year, every year. And it just, you have that switch in the mood where you have a length of time where you are just not motivated. And it happens consistently. As well as I've been diagnosed with PTSD also. That was a new one for me. But that's why I encourage everyone to go seek a psychiatrist. Even if you don't want to take any type of medication, you don't have to. But at least getting an idea of why you're feeling the way you feel. And you are validated to feel that way. So the signs of PTSD, for those that don't know, is being easily distracted and inattentive during conversations, forgetting things easily. That is definitely one on my list. I have to write a lot of things down. I drift off, I avoid certain people, places, and activities. That's definitely me. I exhibit unsteady or unwanted emotional state. So, I don't know where I'm coming and going sometimes with as far as my emotions. So, this is one I do. Isolate and ignore friends and loved ones. I do that. And honestly, that was me this weekend. I have irritability and angry outbursts that seemed unprovoked. And then I turn around and I'm just fine. Being jumpy and reactive to loud noises or certain situations. That one I'm not too jumpy on, or, that doesn't affect me as much, but I did notice that I do just sit in silence quite often. I rarely turn on my TV, but if I do turn on something, it's like therapeutic music. That's the only thing that will play in my background for the most part. But other than that, I'd rather not have a phone call going. I just avoid it all. As well as appearing tired or sleep deprived, I am constantly exhausted, even with sleep. So that's me in a nutshell. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you are not the only one. Everybody's going through something. And, one thing we do on Champagne Confessions every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you might want to tune into this one. It's going to be a good one this week. But it's just knowing what's happening with you, but knowing that you can also do things to get yourself out of that feeling. I know some coping mechanisms that I have to practice, that I have to remind myself sometimes. I can say it easily, but doing those things is always a challenge. So I also have to remind myself, hey, are you doing those things that you're telling others? Are you writing down these things that you need to do? Are you starting your day off positive? So these daily affirmations that I put out there is also beneficial for me because it reminds me to go back and start my day better. Yes, yesterday was a rough day, but if you get up each and every day, you're blessed to be alive. Be thankful for that, And so this is going to be a short one, not my typical motivation where I give you some facts and stats and things like that. I will get around to that, you guys. But I just feel like if you're feeling like you're wanting to give up, don't. Talk to somebody. Even if you're feeling like, oh, no one's there for me, you do have somebody professionally that will listen, unbiased. And that helps me quite often. And oftentimes you just have to find it within yourself as well. Write it down, get a journal, take a walk, just tune out the world for a while. It's okay. Like I said, you're validated to feel that way. Don't feel like you always have to be around everyone all the time. You do have that opportunity to take your mind away from what's bothering you, just getting into your state of peace and having that day. It's okay. It's definitely okay, because you will come out of that moment refreshed, that you did have some time to unwind and get your thoughts together. Don't feel bad when you're feeling bad. You're going to have those moments. Not every day is going to be easy. Every day is going to be something different each and every day. But circle that day on your calendar. Today, I wasn't feeling my best, but tomorrow, I will try at it again. Just don't give up. That's all I ask of everybody. So take it from somebody that actually suffers from it daily. And I know my friends are getting it left and right from me, but that's all a part of my journey. I do have my spiritual healing, but I also have my professional therapist and psychiatrist that I see. And it's helping me a great deal. And I appreciate those that understand that, and they just give me my peace and space. But sometimes some can be a little too demanding. I often have to take that step away to get my peace. You have to understand that for some people. So don't take offense to it. Just understand that they just need that moment to just take a breath. Especially when you're dealing with something so personal and something that is hard on you. Raising children and having to be that mom and that go-to for most people. It's hard when you have to turn around and say, who's checking on me? It's okay. Check on yourself. Seek your help. Don't even let anybody know that you're doing it. Do it just for you, though. Don't do it for anybody else. Find what's within to get better. That's all I got for you guys today. I will try to do this more often as I squeeze in some time. I know that was very beneficial. But, if you are a person that just wants to speak to someone unbiased and you're not really too comfortable with a therapist, reach out to Champagne Confessions at Maggie T Productions at Gmail. Instagram, wherever you can find us. Champagne Confessions is all over. Now we are on Instagram as well as Facebook, and you can find us on YouTube. But if you want to talk to myself, Kai, and Kiki, reach out to one of us and we will sit down and have a conversation with you. All right, let's talk. Let it out. Speak to someone. Just don't give up. I'm out, people.